welcome back to the channel. Something a bit different today, construction-y related I would say, but not much digger related. There's a loan car that's been borrowed by B&B Tractors, Canada. It's been phenomenal. Looking to purchase a pickup, so she's kindly lent me one for a week. Yeah, here it is. Dropped off this morning, so you dropped it off to me as well. It's an added bonus, but only had it for a couple of hours, and driving a Navara usually daily, or yeah, had Hilux in the past, but this yeah, I think it might be sold within a couple of hours, to be honest with you. It looks awesome. I think it looks far better than any Hilux at the moment. Or sorry about the camera skills. I should have got my gimbal, but I think I was going to do that in a bigger video. But yeah, it's like a reddy orange, and then it's got the optional black skirts, and then obviously bonnet bra, as people say, and then the wind deflectors. But I think that looks one stunning vehicle with the black wheels. It must be a black pack. So yeah, I'll show you quickly around inside. There's the black bonnet bra, as I suppose to say. Wheels. Does look quite menacing. I suppose like Ford Rangers, they look quite menacing, but I think this stands out a bit better than a Ford Ranger. Got the mountain roll on as well, and then what the feature I do like is this soft close tailgate. Usually they come down like clunking like mad, don't they? Maybe they've all new ones got them on now, but I think the soft tailgate's an awesome thing. It's not too weighty to put back up as well. I've got it slightly dirty where I've done a bit of droning. So there's in the back. I'll tell you what, to fit perfectly 2 children or anyone else in the back as well. There's a charge point as well for any kids' appliances or your own. So I think that the back is quite standard. Some of them are quite snug, aren't they? Or they don't actually feel very nice. So I suppose if I jump in, I like to think I'm a pretty tall guy. Well, hopefully. There's plenty of leg room in here. It feels weird doing a car talk instead of having a big yellow digger, but I've kept true to myself. There's a JCB gilet on, so there we go. We'll keep going. But yeah, there's plenty of leg room in the back. Quite a tall guy. I've sat in the front as well, so the seats are quite far back. So there's still loads of leg room in here. I suppose if you shut it down, so let me reach forward and turn this down. Bit of ambient noise, but if you had 3 abreast in here, I think there's plenty of room here if you go into site with a load of people or over there as well. You've got hooks here as well for, I don't know, shopping or hang your drone on, or anything, bags, whatever really, or kit, PPE. And then you've got Isofix down here as well for any kids, and then also the overhead hook there, 3rd seat belt there. But it's pretty comfortable place to be in the back. I wouldn't mind doing the long journeys in this. So yeah, I think it's quite some nice deep pockets as well for water bottles and all whatever you want to put in there. I suppose I should really flip it around. But this is the cab, so let's see, DJ Mavic 4. If I spin this around, nice head-up display, I suppose, infotainment, and then obviously you've got Android Auto on the screen as well. But obviously I've got my phone in my hand, so obviously it can't do all that. But yeah, Android Auto. I'll tell you what, I'll flip the camera around, and then A, you don't have to look at me, and B, it'll look a bit better. Right, I've flipped the camera around so you'll be able to see everything in a bit more better detail. So obviously got your Android Auto on here, but this is, like I said, I've got my phone in my hand, so can't hook it up. These are pretty funky. You can you know, change the side pods. Obviously inclement you're there for any off-roading, and you can swipe across any vehicle tyre pressures, what two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and a four-wheel drive low rain. And then obviously on here is all your phone settings. And I think for, you know, for a truck, they're coming from a Navara as a daily, this is, you know, it's pretty phenomenal, to be fair, what you know, how things moved on. Last test drove the Isuzu, and then this is all the safety systems you can turn on and off. One thing I have tried is that one is when you go into speed limits, and it's pretty sensitive, but yeah, you know all that if you want a dedicated off-roading mode, any electrical, you know, all the standard stuff that you can change. But I think it's a pretty, you know, nice place to be. 2019 one, I last test drove. I was gonna buy, but I didn't like it. But this has come on so much. Then you've obviously got all the, as you would expect, hands-free. Then here you've also got your autonomous, so that puts that little button on there. Obviously that's for your lane discipline. And then you've got all your cruise control modes here. So I've tried that. It's pretty, you know, actually really good. Coming from, I don't know, wife's got a Hyundai, it's got all this on, and I don't think it's much different to it. So you know, I think it's quite comparable. Got a little cubby hole up here to put anything, dash, and then you've got another little cool one here, store anything if you quite like. And then obviously you've got your glove box. Well, obviously it's a demo, so it's got all this in, but you traditionally take all that out. And then down here, heated seat passenger, parking assist, obviously hill descent. And then another heated seat, obviously imagine diff lock. I presume that's wading, because it's got a little wading sign. So we won't try that on demo. But I think this looks awesome. It's quite BMW-esque, and yeah, for a pickup truck, yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning inside. And there's your four-wheel drive modes. Traditional handbrake, and you've got another cubby hole here as well. Camera wants to them, and then also you've got two drinks bottles there. But there's the seats. The seats are really, to be fair, I'm quite shocked at how comfy the seats are, and how impressive they are, and how buckety they are. So always like a bucket seat. And then there's the back, but you've seen all that in the first half of the video. And then I always think you've always got to see how good it is from the stereo. Maybe show my inner youth, my young age. For a pickup truck's brilliant as well. You know, I'm pretty, yeah, I'm pretty lost for words. So you only had it for a couple of hours, and then it beeps because I got the key in the pocket. If anyone wants to know, that's what the key looks like. It's short, sharp, sweet. But you know, I think with the black accents on, the black bits on the front, yeah, I think it looks one sweet ride, and I'm definitely going to do some more investigating and some more digging on the prices. But for me, yeah, I don't know, shocks me coming from Nissan, and that, you know, I think this is way above it, and I'm not just saying that because they've lent it me. So yeah, but yeah, no, big thank you, shout out to, just look at that, it's proper, looks a bit L200 high looksy, but yeah, they certainly come on massively, you know, from before, and yeah, got it for a week, so hopefully I'll still keep and fall in love with it. Go and put the kids in the back and see what see what they think of it. So I do apologise if you're tuning in for any digger content, but this is just a bit too good to not share. Let's have a nosy at the back before. Then you got the big V-Cross mountain roll top. You got the old. Let's do it that way, guys. Actually, one thing I will show you quickly. There's the signature. One thing I do think is absolutely brilliant, and we'll go back here. See, look, you can lock it by that. Very normal car. But one thing I do think is absolutely brilliant for towing and putting in reverse. Look at that for a view. And another thing that is absolutely brilliant is if I flick it in park again. But obviously the steering, how easy is that to spin? So if you are reversing trailers or anything like that, yeah, I think it's absolutely awesome. So what I'll do now is I'll jump out and show one last thing. And there's the beeping again. But I do think that is one stunning pickup. And thank you, Hannah at B&B Tractors and Isuzu for letting me borrow it. So only 2 hours in, but if it keeps going like this, then yeah, it's definitely one coming. I think this or the blue, but then I do like gunmetal grey. So, but I think this might be the colour for me. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see any more about it, hit me up in the comments, and I'll do some more for you while I've got it. But yeah, I like the black handles as well, and the black wheels, and the black, these fenders. Yeah, but no, not sure about whether I have a. I don't think it looks. I think it's pretty sexy like that. I don't know whether you would want a hood on it on the back or just keep it like that. I've always had hoods, but then sometimes they get in the way if you're trying to put big material on the back, or when you want to put something in, it's always just a bit too big, aren't they? Or you just can't fit it in with a hood on. But I think looking like that, I would be absolutely pleased if that was on my drive and turning up to site like that. I think it's yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning truck, and yeah, with no boot on as well, it yeah, be interested to see one with a boot on. But I think for that is right up my street. So thanks for watching.